It's truly a magical summer experience, combining the timeless magic of Broadway set against the stunning backdrop of wine country in Sonoma. Here to share more about Broadway Under the Stars is Artistic Director of Transcendence Theater Company, Tony Gonzalez. Tony, thanks for joining us here at Live in the Bay.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yes, this is just such an incredible experience. Looking at the pictures and video, I mean, I think I'm just blown away. It's Broadway, it's wine country, the summer nights in Sonoma. Yeah, tell me about Broadway Under the Stars.
Right, so we're up in Sonoma, right? We're just north of the square up in Sonoma. So if you've been to that historic square, right? So we want you to come up. We want you to have a picnic, bring your picnic, or go to one of those restaurants and join us just north, a couple steps from the square. You have pre-show music, you've got wine and food vendors, and then as the sun starts to go down and the stars start to come out, then we put on a Broadway show, and we just have some of the most incredible entertainers. We bring them from New York, Detroit, Vegas, LA. We bring them all in to share their talents.
Wow, what a special, special theater show. And you guys are going into your 14th season. Tell me what people can expect for this season.
Right, so we were trying to really up the game a little bit, right? Because 14 is a big number for our team, and we just really want to bring the best of Broadway to Sonoma. So we have all song and dance. Our first show of the summer is all song and dance. It's called Broadway's Best Night Ever, and it's a 2-hour musical review, you know, featuring shows like Phantom of the Opera, A Chorus Line, Wicked, of course, Jersey Boys, Mamma Mia, you know, all of that's in that show. It's going to be great.
So much fun. And what about the next two?
Right, so then in August, we have Beautiful, the Carole King musical. So, of course, everyone's familiar with Carole King, like everyone knows all her music, and so now you get to hear a little of her story and the dedication, the passion, the hardship that she went into to write all this music and create all this beautiful art. That's in August. And then September, we're doing a show called The Ladies of Broadway. So that features 7 ladies that are coming direct from Broadway and sharing their stories and their performances and their song and dance.
Wow, amazing. I want to talk a little bit about what you do, and kind of, I know that there's so much work that is going into getting this off the floor and doing it every year. So, you know, tell me a little bit about your background and what you're doing.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I actually have done a little bit of everything in the arts and entertainment and theater world. I've performed myself on Broadway for about 5 years in Mamma Mia. I've toured the country with a lot of shows. I've toured Japan with some shows performing, and now I've moved a little bit more into the creative world, and I enjoy finding some phenomenal talent, as you'll see shortly, right? And then creating shows with them and together, you know, for these amazing audiences in Sonoma and about. So we put a lot of work in. We start, you know, early in the year to create the season. We cast, we write shows, we come up with choreography. We're working on choreography for shows now, and all the production elements, you know, costumes and lights and sets and everything.
So much fun. A lot of work, but so rewarding.
Yes, absolutely.
What do you hope that people take away when they come to experience these shows?
Yeah, you know, honestly, I was like really inspired by Sheila E. And I think there's something going on right now that everyone needs live performance. You know what I mean? Everyone needs music and dance, and everyone needs to listen to these lyrics. So we really want an audience to come and like maybe hear a song the way they haven't heard it before, you know? You've heard songs like Defying Gravity, but like really listen to the lyrics, right?
Yeah.
And we also do something special at Transcendence, that during our pre-show event, we as the artists come out and enjoy time with our guests. So some shows, you know, you get to meet the artists at the end of the show or at the stage door or whatever. But out in Sonoma at Transcendence, we like to meet the guests beforehand, so that then we get to perform with people we know.
Yeah, that is a special experience. You're right. I like that aspect of it. We're going to get a sneak peek performance here today. We're in for a treat. Tell me what we're going to see.
Right, so this is going to be like a little preview of our whole summer, right? So you're going to get a little of that Broadway, you're going to get a little of that Carole King, and you're going to get a lot of like some of the greatest voices that I've ever heard. I'm so proud of these artists. I'm so excited to share them with you all.